just about to sit in the house and waste away for the rest of your life and just complain about everything? What kind of life is that?
Hi, good morning. I just took a shower and just getting dressed to head out. And I just thought I should do a quick rundown of my skincare products, what I use every day consistently, things I've added to my routine, and things I have stopped using. So I currently use this for my body. This is the EOS lotion. This one is in Fresh and Cozy. I don't really like the scent of this one, or I think it's because I got this in Canada, because I noticed the one that was from the US. I asked my sister to bring one of these for me from the US, and it just had a thicker consistency, and I feel like there are some product restrictions in Canada that they don't include in the ones they produce in Canada. So this has a slightly thin consistency than the one you get in the US, and also the smell of this one is not strong. But yeah, this is what I use for my body. I also added the Tree Hot body butter. This is in whipped shea body butter. It has argan oil, rosehip oil, and shea butter, and I like it. I just started using this, and so I just use this when I'm going out because it has a very nice smell to it. I also use body oils in addition to my body creams, and this one is the Neutrogena body oil. I use this when I'm home or maybe not going anywhere interesting. Then I use the Aveeno body oil. You can see it's almost done. I prefer this actually. I love the consistency. I also love the smell, and the only problem I have with this is the container. Like, I don't know why they put it in a spray bottle. I don't think oils are for spray bottles. It just, I don't know, it just messes up with the usage. But outside of that, this works better for me than this. I just use this, you know, on a regular basis. I recently got this Cocoa Shimmer Jelly Stick for when I'm wearing like off-shoulder clothes or outfits that show my shoulder bones and shoulder blades, just to put, you know, give my body some shimmer, and I really like it. I think that's it for my body routine. So I just want to do my skincare routine right now. So first I use the Mario Badescu spray, facial spray. This is just to add moisture to my skin because I've gotten out of the shower for a bit and my skin is now dry. I do not like to add toners to dry skin because I just feel like it's too harsh. Excuse me. This is the Glass Skin Toner. This is a Korean brand. It has snail mucin. I struggle to pronounce that word. Hyaluronic acid and ceramide. So I just use that and press that into my skin. I use the Paula's Choice toner as well, but I just ran out of that. I think I have the empty. So I have the empty jar of the Paula's Choice toner. This is one of my favorite toners because I see what it does immediately. Like, when I use it, I typically use that toner with a cotton pad, and I just wipe my face upward and my neck and the back of my ears, and I see the dirt come out of my skin immediately. So, but now I ran out of that, so I'm just left with this one. And my morning routines are basically just simple and straightforward. I use that, and I use mostly hydrating products, and this one I'm currently using the Centella Ampule from Skin 1004. I just ran out of the big jar, so I got a replacement. They come in these two sizes. This is 100 ml, this is 55 ml. Another reason why I like this ampule is because I'm currently also using it with my new vitamin C serum, and I tend to use that at night. But I think I should just show you how I use it because I don't know when next I would record a night skincare routine. but this is the vitamin C by The Ordinary. This is 100% ascorbic acid powder, and I love this so much because it's different from the vitamin C in the jar, in the bottle, like already prepared vitamin C that we typically buy. Because normally when you buy vitamin C's in this kind of jar, you can't tell whether it's been oxidized or not. After a while, after you open it, you know, you just keep using it and you don't know if it's even working after a while, because this is very potent. The last one I got, I had to be putting it in the fridge just to, you know, give myself some assurance that it is not being oxidized. I'll use it immediately and return it back into the fridge. But like, that was just a lot of work for my skincare. So I decided to try the 100% ascorbic powder. So this is in powder form and it's 100% vitamin C. It's not as potent, or it doesn't get oxidized because it's not already prepared. So what I do is, The Ordinary advises that you mix this with your regular treatment, but not things that have niacinamide or some other specified ingredients in them. So I typically just use this with water-based treatments, which is what The Ordinary advises that you use, and this is one of the best water-based treatment that I found during my research that works perfectly with this. And so I decided to try it. In like a week, I was already seeing like the difference in my skin. Every time I got on a call with my sister, my mom, my cousin, they're just like, you're glowing, what is different? What I do is, you know, you have to find what works for you, but this is what works for me. It comes with this tiny spoon scoop, and I just take a very tiny scoop, put it in my palm. I don't want to waste this because I'm not using it now. I typically use it at night because your sun becomes highly sensitive in sunlight. So I just put a few drops of this on my palm, mix it, and then apply on my skin. So I'll just put this on my neck. I'll use my sunscreen afterwards. And if you put too much of the vitamin C, you just notice that your face stings. So you have to be careful with the quantity that you use. And sometimes when my face stings, I just apply more of the ampoule. So that's basically it. And this is the Ordinary caffeine solution. I was just using this as an example of the vitamin C because they kind of come in the same bottle. The Ordinary has like the same labels for almost everything, and they look alike. So you have to read the labels to be sure what you are using. So yeah, I just use the caffeine solution for my under eye during the day. I also have other eye creams, but in my opinion, if you ask me, I do not think eye creams really work. The only difference I see with this caffeine solution is that it reduces the puffiness of my under eye. I have really pronounced dark under eyes, and I just try to take care of that when I can. And yeah, well, I don't think about it too much. And okay, before that, I'll just use my moisturizer. I'm out of that, so I'll use the other one. Okay, I still have some left. I was going to use the Vaseline Problem Skin Moisturizer, but this is pretty much all I do, and I get results. Like, I'm happy with my skin, and then I just use my sunscreen. Just to protect my skin. You always want to use your sunscreen, because even when you use, you know, treatments like that vitamin C the night before, your skin still tends to react to in the sunlight, and you don't want that. So apply your sunscreen to your face and your neck. Another fun thing that I think everybody should have in their possession is the Aquaphor. You can use it for everything and anything. Chapped elbows, chapped feet, chapped lips, dry hands, whatever the case may be, Aquaphor will heal it. And I love it because it's not heavy. It's not as heavy as the Vaseline petroleum jelly, so it just works. I love every other product of Vaseline except Vaseline. petroleum jelly. That's that about my skincare, and I'm just going to try to style my hair and get dressed now. And yeah, I think I want to wear makeup today. I've not worn makeup in weeks now. It's been over a month since I put makeup on my face, and I think that's probably what has helped my skin to also breathe, look rejuvenated and alive. Yeah, I'm going to wear makeup today. That's the goal. I'm using the Rare Beauty pencil for my brows. It's in deep brown. There was a time I used to be like, oh my god, how do I look without makeup? Because I wore makeup every single time. And I'm just at the place where I was like, I don't even think about it, So this is the NARS concealer. This is in medium deep walnut. I got the Fenty Beauty one as well in 360, which I liked, but I didn't like it as much as this NARS. So, and they're both empty. Like, before you blink, these expensive concealers just disappear. I'm just going to start with this e.l.f. Halo Glow. I just, stick with drugstore foundations, and because they work for me, like they just work. I mean, I got the NARS foundation, I think it's the soft matte, and I just did not like it. At times I use it, I'm just like, you know what, girl, this is not your foundation. I just use it underneath my foundation. This is my favorite foundation of all time. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 360. The best thing in the market, the best thing. Even if you have all the other foundations and you have my skin tone, please buy this foundation. Just have it. Just have it. You don't have to tell anybody you use it. But I'm telling you, just have it. The hydrating one though, like if you have dry skin, you have to go for the hydrating one, not the matte. One is what will give you that. That's what I just use. I don't use matte. I don't know why. I think the problem I have, I just don't. My skin breaks. My makeup breaks. Just look at that. Hydrating glow. I use these brushes in a while, so I need to wash them. I do not have any concealer left from my usual under eye concealer. I just put that. I don't use products just because it's trending. I try them, and if I like them, I stick to it. And if sometimes your skin gets used to something and it doesn't accept it anymore, so when it gets to that point, find something else that works for you. But don't always rush to change everything, just because it's trending. Just stick from Sephora. It does the job, so I just put a little. To brush your contour upward and brush this one. I'm using the Sephora Mega Palette eyeshadow. I love this color combination. It looks like it was made for me because these are my favorite colors on a palette, and apart from the shimmery ones or the glitters, all the powder shades are my color. So I would go with the light ones for and then I use the darker one for the outer corner. I use the liquid blush by Rare Beauty. This is in Grateful. I love the pigment, I love the color on my skin. It just melts into my skin. See how far you've helped me. Yeah, that is so pretty. Just look at that. I don't know if it's translating on camera, but it's so pretty. for quicker application, but if you prefer, you can use your beauty blender for this. But I'm faster with my brush, so. So I got the one size setting powder in Sweet Honey. I got the tiny one because I wanted to test it out to see if it blends or it works with my skin, and I really liked it. So if I have to buy the next one, I'll buy the bigger size. I think I picked this up in Primark. I feel like I shopped more in the UK than I actually shop in Canada, which is weird. So I just press it into my skin. That works well. So this just soaks up the oil. I just use it around my oily areas. This random powder that I got back in Lagos. I haven't bought any powder since I came. So I just use that to brush off any excess. And I also have the Bare Minerals powder blush in Gen Nude. So I just put that. I had my liquid blush to kind of make my blush pronounced. Just to make that part pop in. We need some. Yeah, we are looking good. And today is my class, so I still have to join my coding class before I head out. So I just want to be done with this makeup, join the class. The class is for an hour, and then I will be on my way. So I'm just using the MAC Chestnut Lip Liner to line my lips. I'm just using a nude lipstick. Any nude lipstick will do. Any nude lipstick that works for your skin shade. And I got this lip oil, which is like a dupe for my Dior lip oil. I loved that lip oil so much, but it's finished now. So I found this one, and I think it's pretty. I don't like the taste though, so I try not to let it enter my mouth, which is almost impossible, but I like how it feels. I wanted to style this hair. I feel like I should coil it. I want to try the look when it's coiled. I don't know if I have time, but let's see. Let's try to coil it if it works. So how I typically set my face is I use this same spray that I started with my skincare, and then I use the one size mattifying waterproof setting spray. Not too much. Not too much. Yeah. This is the Kinky Half-Wig from OQ Hair. I just fixed it to the extent that I can push it to. So I don't have too much hair outside. Just hair good enough to cover the track. Looks nice, but I just want to see it coiled. I wore it like this the entire week. I don't know if it can withstand that much heat. Oh. I'm not leaving it on for too long. I'm so excited. No, this will look fire. This is me with zero patience. I think this looks cute. Looks like a blowout. This is so cute. This is so good. I'm so excited. Anyway, let's go for my class.
I know they from gangsta with the big energy. When I come through, big energy. Dark shades on, no they see enemy. I know that you heard of me. I know they from gangsta with the big energy.
I say,
Hi.
let's have a chat like after this class.
What did I do? Am I in trouble?
Sometimes I look around for someone who might understand it. Seen it in their eyes that they'll never get it. I think
Is there no recipe? Are you not supposed to follow a recipe? So what's wrong with
I'm
texture?
not putting texture.
And why I asked is because sugar helps to make your bread fluffy. So sugar is not just for taste, it's also for the texture.
Interesting.
Mine feels
Obsession.
She's obsessed with me. This is not even picture. You end up on my YouTube vlog. Hi.
is that YouTube that over. I don't know what.
All right, that was a long call. That was a very long call. Anyway, let me go get dressed and head out. I'm supposed to go outside today, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's go do that. Let me give you my look. This is the outfit. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this pair of shorts from Winners, and this is such a cute pair of shorts. And then I picked this jacket up. It didn't come with this blazer. This is from Zara. This is a two-piece actually. Let me see if I can find the two-piece with this waistcoat, which I think is pretty cute, but I prefer this jacket look. They are very close in the shade of beige. I don't know what shoes to pair with this, but I currently have this one from Coiled Spring. I'm not in the mood for sneakers. This is cute. Cute! It's so simple and so pretty. I have a red purse. I think that's what I'm going to wear with this. Yeah. Here, so you can see the full. So I want to just wear my jewelry, take my sunnies, and I'm out.